Happy Thursday, happy trading. Nothing I'd rather be doing than trading these markets. Let's go for the stock with the most flow. That's going to be Merck. As you can see, now we didn't pick Merck first. Our first stock was Exxon. That was our first selection of the day. We had a Fab 4. Went down. We bought in, set the stop at our maximum stop, and then nicked us out. Would have been nice had it not nicked. Well, would have been nice had we just avoided it because we couldn't afford it. We couldn't afford to put it at halfway or 3/4. So we should have avoided it. And then we could have caught the pullback right here and got this move right here. That would have been a nice move. And then, of course, we got another pullback right here. Or if we would have just got this total move right there. Neither here nor there. We have a flat position after that. Then we're going at 11 o'clock. 11 o'clock, usually heading to lunch. Looks like it got a slight move right about then. Don't really have an entry point in here, so that's just not my money. $12 still at lunch. 1 o'clock. 2 o'clock. Maybe that's an entry, but after one move, two moves, this is probably not a move. So we're not going to take that. We get a bull 180 on this. Take that. After a 3-move leg, usually gets it. Close. You get a tail bar. You risk it. Set the stop. Get out. There's Exxon. You go to Merck. We already know that this was the best flow. What we did, we tried to get in this first bar. We were late. We should have set the stop right here and been able to take all of that. So 80 cents. So we should have been able to take 80 cents and we could have marked off 1/3 of that and then still fed our maximum loss, or only put in one. And we didn't do that, so we got out quickly here. But had we have traded it properly, we would have only had one lot here, maybe added here, and then got that move and that move. And that would have been a better trade than this right here. So the execution on this trade was not up to par. And then we sell here. And we sell here because we're thinking that that is, on the 5-minute, a red bar takeout. And even though it's within on the 2-minute, it's still a red bar takeout on the 5-minute. And we get a nice little move. We get out a little early, but still we get a nice move. Would have been nice to get here, but that was a good trade. Great execution on that. We held it. We risked it. Everything was nice. Now, 13, 18. We're combining these three and making that an elephant bar. And thinking it's going to go up, but maybe that wasn't the best play. That could have been a move that we avoided with it not being in our prime trading zones. It went down. Our exit point is here. It never goes below our exit zone. As soon as it gets up slightly above our entry zone, we get out. But we should have just held on even longer after we held on so long, as our entry was, our target zone was the X of the 200, and eventually it hit the 200, and that would have been a way better trade. Although this would have scared us out more than likely. Next, we're going to do Uber. We have Fab 4. Wrong color. You could have looked at this as a buy. It was above. Well, technically not. You could have looked at that as a buy. Then you've been kicked out. It went below. Still in the trap zone. Out of the trap zone. What we were looking at is out of the trap zone, clearing event for here. So we sold and then we got out quickly. But it looks like had we not outgotten quickly, clearing event, held it, but it probably would have been knocked out, honestly. So probably would have been knocked out rather early of this. But if you would have held the clearing event, the whole clearing event here, it would have been good. So execution on that's also bad. We're going lunch. This is flat. You might want to look at this. You might want to look at this. Looks like that one works. Set to stop. Add on the color change. Get out here. Tail bar. Tail bar. 3-finger. Sell. Sell. Color change. Sell. Walmart. Off the 200. Color change. Add. Let it ride. we got a buy here. The reason we got a buy here is we were buying on the 5-minute. We saw a tail bar, buy. We didn't buy. Color change. Instead of the color change we bought, we got out really quickly. This could have been held on longer, and that would have been a better trade than it was as well. So poor execution on that trade as well. It's 11 o'clock. Break time. I could see this being a elephant bar, clearing, bought into it, sold, got out because of the above 200 on the 5-minute. Looks like we get a tail bar right here. That would have been a nice sell. 32 cents. We got that move right there. Elephant bar, or elephant bar, or bull 180 right here with a 2-bar combination, or just a tail bar, however you want to look at it. And you ride that up, ride that up. C. Fab 4. Trap zone. Breaks out of the trap zone. Set to stop. Green bar takeout. Green bar takeout. Green bar, elephant bar, off of a flat 20 and 200. Color change. Ride that thing up. 11 o'clock, lunch. 11 o'clock, lunch. $14. We could have tried this one. Stopped you out. We gave this a try. That was a off 20 color change on the green, red bar, and we let this say that it took out this, but it really didn't. Could have rode that further down, and it would have been a better trade. It would have got to the X or to the 200. Set to stop. Narrow state. That's what the move would have been. That's all the moves that we have for today. It was a rough day, profitable day, but it was a rough one. Have a nice one. Till tomorrow.